I'm in the Zoom now. Almost forgot. Awesome. Thank you. Sounds like a plan. We all win.
Does that mean I can go home now?
I haven't seen Matt, so I'm not sure. I would say go ahead, yeah. You see Matt? Okay.
Can I switch this right? Yeah. I can hear them when I get in the middle. If I get on one, I can't
Sure, that's
hear.
fine. Yeah.
I'm gonna read the list.
Give me 2 seconds. All right, we're going to go and get started with Texas Tech. We're joined by head coach Jerry Glasgow and players Nigel Kennedy and Elena Johnson. A reminder to please silence your cell phones, and then when you ask a question, give your name and media affiliation. When you get the mic to ask a question, recording of press conferences with cell phones is prohibited. And if you're on the Zoom and want to ask a question, please use the raise hand function. We will start with an opening statement from Coach Glasgow and then go to questions to the players, dismiss the players, then go to questions for just Coach Glasgow. So if you have an opening statement, feel free, Coach.
Exciting. Really fun to get out and be on the field. The rain delay, having to wait an hour added to the fun, I think, and the anticipation, and finally get out there and see the crowd fill in and watch the stadium fill up. Really exciting to be on that field and play in that opening game. The game itself, I thought that you got to tip your hat to Aaliyah Benford. Having an outstanding senior year. Ole Miss is having an outstanding season. I thought they had us scouted well. I thought they pitched extremely well. They played defense well, and I thought Benford just was outstanding tonight. And a tough loss for her to pitch that great a game. And I just want to give her all the accolades I can. I thought our pitcher was really good. I thought our defense was really good. Nyjah just continues to do what Nyjah does. 10 strikeouts, no walks, only 2 hits. I thought our defense was really good. Maya Davis made a Maya Davis catch out in center field. I hope people notice just how good a defensive center fielder. I say all the time she's the best center fielder in the country. When you see her make a catch like she made tonight, and she does this stuff all the time, and just I don't want to ever take it for granted. That was a really good catch to be able to read that ball on that low line drive and make that. And I thought our freshman third base shortstop, they've done it all year. They were outstanding again tonight. And then as well as Alexa Langler's over at second base, really another good night. She's been just been the rocks all year on the infield, especially the second half of the season. Offensively, we struggled to get the ball in the air. We just kept hitting ground balls. And, we had 4 hits, but luckily 2 of them were right in a row. And they were well placed down that left field line. When Lauren got the hit down the left field line, I was hoping she could have got that to second. And I think she made the right read to stop, but then Alana was able to get that ball and get it past the left fielder. And Lauren's got better. She got really good speed for a first baseman and very deceptive speed. Runs really well. She had a good jump, and she really got around the bases quick. And that was obviously a huge, huge run. And I thought we had the bases loaded where, we couldn't get the ball past the pitcher. I think we hit 3 straight ground balls to the pitcher. And right there, we needed a fly ball, something up in the air out in the outfield to get another run. But we didn't get it. And luckily, Nyjah was able to bow her neck and just do what she's done all year and get us across the finish line.
Okay, Coach, questions for players. We'll start front row on the right over here.
Pete Christie, KCBD in Lubbock. Alana, talk about your hit that produced the only run of the game.
First, I want to say all glory to God. None of this would be possible without him. We were, as Coach Glasgow said, the first at bat. I was early on a changeup, hit a ground ball, and our whole lineup almost was hitting ground balls. So he was kind of getting on us a little bit, telling us to get the ball in the air, and I feel like that's what I was trying to do. I figured I was going to get some more changeups because I had gotten out my first at bat on a changeup. So I was just going to try to be a little bit late on a changeup and get it in the air a little bit.
Okay, we'll go to third row on the left over here.
Ryan Campo, CBS Lubbock. Nigel, just talk about the relationship of you and Vic, the battery mate that you have, how you guys have done this time and time again, dominant performances, but it's both of y'all, calling a great game. Just talk about the relationship you guys have together.
Yeah, definitely fun off the field. I mean, we love to joke around and play card games, but as soon as we step between the chalk lines, it's definitely all business. She's always in my ear telling me what pitch is good, what pitch is bad. If they hit a ball, I'm always looking back to see where it's at. So definitely a really good relationship.
Okay, we'll go front row right.
Brady Brennan, Softball America. Nyjah, the last 2 times you've been here, you guys had to go through the losers bracket. So how big of it was to kind of come out and get the first win and set yourself up for the week?
Yeah, it's amazing. Actually, Lauren was just saying, she was just saying it's my first time too. So it was definitely a goal of mine just to come back, have a day off tomorrow. So definitely huge. Just to be able to give this team a rest, I feel like it's going to be really good.
Okay, we'll go front row left.
Nathan Geese, Lubbock Avalanche Journal. Alana, you've been in this situation before too, but this is a very different setting for you, different experience. What has this experience been like overall, and what was this game like?
I mean, it's been amazing to just get to come back to the World Series. Obviously, it's something that you dream of and that every little girl dreams of. And I feel like we came here with this in mind, to be able to come and compete for a national championship. So it feels really good.
Okay, we go second row on the right.
Ty Kaplan, the Daily Toreador. Alana, obviously you get that one on Binford, but what was she pitching differently that forced y'all into so many ground balls today?
She has a really good drop ball, so she was throwing a lot of drop and a lot of change. We just weren't getting under it enough.
Okay, we go third row on the left, David.
David Collier, ABC Lubbock. For both of the players, what was it like to get out there on the practice field and start getting your work in, and then the rains come and you have to sit and wait? Nyjah, obviously you've been here before, but for Alana, having to wait an extra hour and 15 minutes to finally play that College World Series game.
I mean, it was a little bit of a lull, obviously, because we got warmed up, did some BP, and then had to go in the team room and sit for a little while, not knowing how long it was going to be. But obviously we're all excited to just get to come out here and compete for national championship. So it didn't bring our excitement down any.
Yeah, actually, I saw a tweet. It was we've waited however long to come to the World Series. We could wait another hour, so I think it was okay. Yeah. Oh, that was you? Yeah. Good tweet. Good tweet.
Any more questions for the players? Okay, we get one more right here on the second row on the right.
Nyjah, obviously you've been in this place before, but now with this new team, what were the emotions for you just being able to win a World Series game with these girls by your side?
Yeah, it was amazing. Like Lana said, just being able to play here has always been a dream, and just to be able to come here and get the first win, I feel like sets us up for the rest of the week and just the rest of this this tournament. So yeah, it was good.
Okay, that'll wrap things up for players. You guys are dismissed.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Questions for Coach? Okay, we'll go front row left here. To your left over here.
We've seen Nyjah kind of do this throughout the year, but when she's up here, she's kind of nonchalant, very relaxed, kind of not saying a lot. But then there's something that flips in her mind when she gets out there. You as a coach, do you see that throughout her progression, warming up for a game, where you can kind of see her locking into the moment?
I think you just know, you just know when the game starts. She's a competitor, and if you've been around athletics enough, and no matter what sport, you just run across people that can turn it up at game time, and she's that player. And I told somebody today, I grew up in Illinois, and I was in Illinois and when Michael Jordan, and I read a lot about Michael Jordan. All the things you read about him in practice and the way he competed in practice harder than he did in games. That's what you see with Nyjah. It's amazing, her tendencies, and then the way she'll use things. She'll say, they got a hit off me 2 years ago. They aren't getting a hit off me tonight. She'll remember things and say it out loud to motivate herself. She's an amazing competitor. But when she come up out of the bullpen before the game, I said, Tara, how's Nyjah look? She goes, woo. She may hit 75, 76 tonight. She's bringing it. And so then Vic come by me. I go, Vic, how you feel? And she said, good. I said, how's Nyjah feel? She goes, don't worry about Nyjah. She's on. So I thought when both Tara and Vic give me that report, I knew she must have been special in the bullpen.
Okay, we go front row right.
Brady Vernon, Softball America. Has something clicked for Alana in the postseason? Just another big moment for her coming through and that at bat and give the one RBI tonight.
Alana, yeah, she's a clutch player, and she's worked really hard to be able to work. She's worked really hard to improve her ability to time pitches, and I thought it was really important. At first at bat, she was a little off time there, wasn't patient. And then she made some really good adjustments there in the second one, and that was huge. That was it was really I mean, we all know that one run, it was huge. So I was really proud of her. But she's done that throughout. Like, she's really been getting RBIs for us here the last third of the season. She's probably leading our team here the last 15 games. So just another clutch moment for her.
Okay, we'll stay on the right side, second row.
Coach, what went into the decision to move Haley back up in the lineup? I know she was hitting out of that 9-hole and she was hitting pretty well, and then you move her back up. What went into that?
The matchup, I work in a matchup with a pitcher, and I've done that. You know, she batted second most big part of the year. I like the speed of her when I can put her behind Maya, and it opens up the hit and run. But I like the matchup with her on the drop ball, and I thought it was going to be. I wanted those 5 hitters there at the top. I thought it was going to be really important to score with the first 5 batters. I knew we was going to. I felt like we were going to struggle offensively a little bit tonight, as I've been worried all day, and we talked about, we need to keep the score. It's going to be I thought it would be a really low-scoring game. And it was. It played just exactly like I was afraid it would. I was hoping we could find a way to get 3-4 runs, but I wanted to get that group of hitters at the front, and I just didn't want to leave Tony down there because she's got a really good ability to hit both the changeup and the drop ball.
Okay, we go front row right.
Coach, the College World Series is such a marathon. How big is this win to get the day off tomorrow and you don't play again until Saturday?
It's just huge. It's huge for our program. We're trying to we want to build Texas Tech into a national program that comes here on a regular basis. We've said that since the very beginning. And, I think that to not just be satisfied to get here, but to be able to make the statement that we can come here and win, and then we take that home with us as we go into the next year and try to improve upon the things that we've done this year, because we want to win a World Series. We don't want to just show up. We want to come back. If we don't win it this year, we want to win it next year, and we want to learn everything we can learn this year, and learn how to win, and learn how to win a game like that is really important. So I think it was a huge, just a huge opportunity for us tonight that we were able to take advantage of and get that win. For all of our players, too, to get that win in their first game at the World Series, but, the ones that haven't been here before. I think it was huge for them mentally.
Any more questions? Okay. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
School. So nobody's been joking with me about it. Like, Paul did that? Like, no. Far from it. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. All right, we are joined by Ole Miss head coach Jamie Troxel, Leah Benford, and Angelina De Leon. A reminder to please silence your cell phones and give your name and media affiliation when you do get the mic to ask a question. No recording of the press conference with your cell phone, please. And If you want to ask a question over Zoom, please use the raise hand function. We'll start with an opening statement from Coach Troxel, go to questions for players, and then go back to questions for Coach. So if you have an opening statement, feel free.
Yeah, I'm proud of our fight today. Thought Leah did an incredible job in the circle. Got our defense involved right away, especially sometimes that helps just moving around in the big environment for the first time being out here. So I thought she gave us a lot of balls, a lot of balls that we can make plays on early and really throughout the game. Had some big pitches and big moments. And obviously Nyjah is tough. She's done that to a lot of people. She'll probably continue to do that. She'll do that to some other teams here too. So give her credit for throwing a great game. But I was proud of the battle. We had our chance kind of in that 6th inning. Couldn't quite get one, but obviously it's double elimination. So we'll flip this page pretty quick like we've done in the past and get ready for our opponent tomorrow. But Nyjah threw a great game, and I thought Leah was incredible. Defense played great. Just came down to probably one miscue, and then just being able, not being able to get that one run across the board. But we'll be ready for tomorrow and excited that we get to short kind of. It's not real long that we have to sit on and can come back tomorrow.
Questions for players? Okay, we go second row on the right.
Noah Ram with the Gainesville Sun. Just wanted to ask, facing, I guess really only applies to one of you, but facing a pitcher like Nyjah, is it just how do you try to, when she's pitching the way she is, how do you try to deal with that and just try to, generate any sort of offense?
Just keeping it simple. We know she got some real stuff going in there. True up, and a lot of us chased. So what? We told ourselves we were going to not go out without a fight. So that last at-bat that I had, I was just telling myself, battle for my teammates, just get on, find a way. And, yeah, unfortunately we didn't get the job done, but we'll come back, see them later. And
then just for both of you, not many people expected you guys to even be here, beat Arkansas in Supers. Just how are you going to try to use that, that same mindset of just kind of coming back from the odds to try to turn this into a deep run here?
I think we're going to do the same thing we've done all season. This team, we've won the same amount of games as almost every team that is here, so I don't know why that is something that continues to be said. I think we deserve to be here. We've beat Arkansas 4 out of 6 times, but we're just going to keep playing. The moment is not going to be too big for us. We have a short memory, and we're going to come back and do the same thing tomorrow. We're going to play.
Did you have anything? Did you have anything as well on that?
I agree. I think coming in here, it's a big stage. It's a Women's College World Series. Everybody wants to be here, but I think we deserve it. And same thing, we're going to come back and we're going to play the softball we know how and give it to them tomorrow.
Okay, we'll go to third row on the right.
Here, Henry, Softball America. Just for both the players, obviously not the outcome that you wanted this evening, but can you describe what it was like just to be in the stadium and what that means to both of you?
Aaliyah, do you want to start? Then go down.
Yeah, obviously I've played here before, not in this environment, obviously, but it felt really good just to be there with my team. We worked really hard. We were having fun the entire time. We just enjoyed being able to keep doing what we love the most and what we work so hard for.
It's truly a blessing and a dream come true just to be in the stadium and get to compete whatever we do. At least I have my team, and we're going to fight together. So just amazing. There's really no words to describe it.
Any more questions for players? Okay, thank you, players. You're dismissed.
Thank you.
Questions for Coach Troxel? Okay.
Coach, I guess first, just wanted to ask, Aaliyah again, pound for pound was, competing with Nyjah today was, kept you guys in the game the entire time. What can you say about her performance, especially on a stage like this that she had never been on before, the team had not been on before?
I don't know that she's competing against Nyjah. Obviously, we're trying to keep the game close because she doesn't give up a lot of runs. So the big thing about Aaliyah is she just has a warrior's mentality. So kind of that saying, ignore the noise, surrender to everything you can't control and what other people are thinking or what the script is supposed to say. She just has an elite mentality. I think that allows her to just kind of stay in her space. So she did an incredible job. We thought it was a great matchup. Obviously, she came off a tremendous performance against Arkansas in that championship game. I mean, we ran into an elite pitcher, not the best pitcher in our game. And our lineup our offense has been potent really the last few weeks too. And that's obviously kind of the stymie of it, is to go against an elite pitcher. But I mean, we're in it. I was proud of how we played, just didn't get one run. But I loved how we warmed up. I loved how we made plays. We had a little moment that, so we gave them an opportunity, but it could have been that they scored 2 or 3 and it was still 1, which is just one swing away from tying that game up. But our kids are really relaxed right now and playing that way, and they're playing fearless. And, obviously we're fortunate it's not single elimination, get an opportunity to come back tomorrow and play against another great team, and put it on the line. But I'm proud of our kids for handling this. And we'll watch film and we'll make adjustments on some of the chase that we probably had. But I think that had as much to do with Nyjah as maybe just the environment too. So.
And then just, having a quick turnaround, you can, I think you said, wash this out. How much does it help? And then how do you go about, Oregon or UCLA, different conference, other side of the country, how do you go about preparing for a team like that maybe you're not as familiar with?
Probably the same way we did Arizona, watch film, look at some of the data that we have. If we have any of that, watch them tonight. So probably same thing as Arizona. And I think drawing on our experience, because we had to go out west for postseason and go play Arizona. We hadn't played them all year, so we get to kind of draw on that too, just someone we haven't seen. As coaches, obviously our preparation would be the same too. And then just get ready to keep it a game of execution. I think our kids do a really good job of that.
Any more questions? Okay. Good third row, right?
Tara Henry, Softball America. There's that obstruction call. Did you get any clarification from the umpire on what they saw on that obstruction call?
I didn't, Tara. Maybe it looked like her toes might have been in there. I don't know. Maybe a little bit more. I wasn't sure, but I thought she was out regardless, and that she was behind her. There was enough space where it didn't really come into play on that, but I didn't hear, any explanation of that. I was fortunate that we got out of it just in that circumstance. I think she might have creeped in there, but I didn't think that had a bearing on that, just like the outcome of her being out or safe, but I know they got a tough job to do.
Any other questions? Coach, you have anything else?
No, we're excited. We'll be ready for tomorrow. Be a great opportunity. So thank you guys.
All right, thank you.